Hi everyone. I hope that we're all doing well today, well enough as well as we could be doing. This week has been a tough one for me so as far as complicated emotions about quarantine go. And I'm really glad that the Wesley has always been a community that I can be honest around and not conceal any of my real feelings or thoughts around y'all. Like a treasured member of my family has had some health issues unrelated to the virus, and it's the first event that has forced me to realize that the world is continuing to spin and that there are still things to deal with other than coronavirus and quarantine and figuring out how we're going to pay our rent. It's been hard to sit here at home and not be able to help my family, and I'm grieving not being able to be together with them right now during some trying times. And so it's a tough and complicated week for me. And I know that I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one that's feeling powerless right now in the face of everything. So, consciously or not, some of the songs this week do reflect some of the grieving that we are having to collectively do right now. The first song that I want to talk about is In Spite of Ourselves by John Prine featuring Iris Dement. Now, John Prine, if you don't know him, he's an absolute American treasure. And he's been active in the Americana folk scene since like the early 70s, and is one of those artists, public figures that's always been on the side of people consistently, and he uses his music to really to fight for humanity and make a lot of the social statements that really just further the progress of all of us. In 1998, he overcame a bout with cancer, and forcing him to use a new gravelly voice as a tool to make beautiful music. And this song has two characters in it, each of them riddled with their own idiosyncrasies. It seemed like they would eclipse the lovable parts of each other, but this song, when the chorus rolls around, turns those idiosyncrasies into a facet of the other person's beauty and enhances the admiration that they have for each other. My girlfriend and I just listened to it this morning. Had a lot of fun listening to it. It's really funny, and I don't know, who everyone is getting to spend a lot of time with right now, but the quarantine is giving us an intimate look at the other's quirks and absurdities. And this song, to me, is a reminder to use those moments as fuel to have greater love and appreciation for each other. John Prine has contracted COVID-19 and is in critical condition. And this news, hearing this about him, has woken me up to some of the significant effects that this pandemic is going to have on all of us, and what we have to stand to lose um, throughout it all. This is, I don't know. It's this song is a beautiful, like a piece, a thing to understand who he is by, and to appreciate just the talent that he is and the wonder that he brings to this world. Leading to our to the next selection, Barbara Streisand singing "Papa, Can You Hear Me" from Yentl. Now, there are a lot of reasons that this is a fitting song right now. As I've mentioned, there's been a lot of health issues in my family that are stirring up complicated feelings. John Prine is not doing well with his health, and so many of us are losing work, and hope sometimes is starting to feel like a scarcity. I haven't seen the movie that this comes from, and I think that I've heard this song referred to in jest more often than I've heard it taken seriously. Um, but this character that she is playing is studying to become a rabbi, and she does have to conceal her gender in order to pursue that dream of hers. And the line, "Papa, can you hear me?" is an honest appeal that makes that she makes to just to a cosmic engineer, in a personal and vulnerable way. And she uses this like innocent language of Papa beckoning back to the time when we felt helpless in our, in our childhoods, and would call out to a parent with a name that only we were familiar with. But what happens when you're helpless and you call out the name and there's no answer? What about when we feel abandoned and don't know where else to turn to in order to find comfort and answers? I don't know. I can't know, but I do know that it is a real and valid feeling. It's something that I'm feeling and grappling with right now, and this is, if nothing else, is a song that captures that and does validate those feelings that some of us are grappling with right now. So, I hope that this simple care package of music finds you wherever you are and serves you in some kind of way. I miss everyone from the Wesley, and I can't wait to be back singing and joking with you again. Be safe, take care, and please let me know in the comments what you're listening to also. Thanks, everyone. Bye.